Can you tell me about the Orville dribbling story?
For sure. So one of the best stories about my grandfather was this story about him dribbling a basketball.
So when my dad was about 11 years old, my dad lived in Worcester. Orville was about 11 miles away.
He was dribbling his ball down the highway. A man pulled up next to him and said,
"What are you doing, and are you okay?"
Where are you going? What are you doing? You're dribbling a basketball on the highway in the middle of nowhere."
And he said, "Oh, I'm just dribbling my basketball to Orville." And he said, "Well, that's quite a long ways. What are you going to do when you get there?" And he said he looked at him, and my dad sort of had these steely blue eyes, and he said he just looked right at him and said,
"Well, I'm going to dribble back with my left hand." And so that story just kind of encapsulates what it means to be a Musselman and what it means to be Bill.
He just had this incredible will to overcome from the time he was a small boy. He really fell in love with sports. I think, for him, basketball and sports were really a method of escape and also a method of hope.
Bill really came from nothing, a small town in Ohio.
His mother worked on a factory line. She worked on a potato chip factory line and also on the Tupperware line.
He didn't have a great family life at home.
His father was an auto mechanic but died when he was very young.
He had to work for basically everything.
He had this great sense of believing in life, believing in others, and always thinking no matter what failures or obstacles he had, he just had deep, deep passion.
The defensive play of Bill Musselman, the man you remember from...
My parents met in college, and when she met him, she said he had a piece of paper.
Since my granddad was basically 10, he wrote out, "I will be an NBA coach." And he put it in his pocket, and he carried it with him forever, basically.
And he would tape that to his mirror. As a child, he would tape different quotes, but particularly that one to his mirror so he could see it every single day.
He didn't come from anything, and he worked as hard as he could so he could win on the court and off the court.
Hard work, intensity, perseverance. You need to really believe that life is always working for you, not against you. This idea of this note in his pocket really represents the brand, it represents him, and it represents our whole family's value system.